and June 14th. And so what our flag and what it represents. And I realize that a lot of people say that America is the Satan. Satan says America is the Satan. Because America has stood for freedom and liberty for everybody. They say, well, America is a racist country. Well, I'm not going to lie. There probably is racism that resides in individual hearts, but the country itself is not built on racist principles. I mean, just step back and watch Congress as they assemble. Do you see one color, one national background? Because I'm sure that they're all Americans. We have this idea of separating out. Well, I'm an African American, an Asian. You're an American if you're an American. It doesn't matter where you came from. Nobody here has originated where you're sitting now. And so the racism is a farce anyways. But look, we've got people from all over the world who have come to this country, had equal opportunity, and hold some of the highest seats in politics, professions, sports, as anyone else. Any color, any form or nationality, any race, you look through our government and they are present. I haven't done all the research, but I'm not exactly ignorant to the fact that I don't believe that's true in Russia. I don't believe it's true in China. I don't believe it's true in Africa. I don't believe it's true in Mexico. And I'm not putting any of these places down. I don't believe it's true in Great Britain. I don't believe it's true in Spain. I don't believe it's true in Australia, although they may be a little more so than others. Anywhere else in the world, do you have people in the highest place of government that are historically national to that place? America's not racist. I wouldn't listen to the lies. Are there racist people? There's racist people everywhere. Are you one? Then that's a problem God can help you with. Because I think one of the greatest liberties to the human being is the fact that you're no better than anybody else. And we all have to reconcile that with God. And so the flag, I mean, does it make you a racist because you would lift up the flag and say, man, this flag of the United States of America. I mean, this is the flag of people who have helped literally every nation in the world has been benefited by the United States of America. Amen. Whether it be financial, whether it be through physical help and strength through whether wars or disasters, disaster relief, the missionary effort. I mean, going into places, I mean, we've had American missionaries slaughtered on the fields, and their families go back to the same place to win those very people to Jesus Christ who were slaughtered and who slaughtered their loved ones. I mean, this is an amazing thing. Is it a work in progress? Absolutely, just like everything else. But man, I would not be ashamed to hold the flag of the United States of America up and say, praise God and thank God for what He's given us in this great country. And it is the truth. And so anyways, looking at the Christian faith, do we have a flag? The thing about Christianity, and I want to be careful because true Christianity does not live in symbolism. True Christianity does not live in items. There's nothing that we use to symbolize what we believe. It is a system of beliefs that changes the individual. The Christian flag is the person who walks in the Spirit of Jesus Christ. It is our faith. Faith is the Christian flag. Faith is the thing that we would hold up and people would see and recognize from whence we've come and to who we serve. Right? It's faith. Listen to this, 1 John chapter 5. And so many good things in here, but again, we're moving forward here. But in 1 John chapter 5, verse number 4, for whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world. And this is the victory that overcometh the world. What is it? Even our faith. Faith is such a powerful, powerful thing. And what is faith? Faith is believing what God has said, no matter what it looks like. And so to try to encourage people today, all we can say is look to God, look to His Word. Somebody said this the other day, and boy, I tell you, it is profound and it's scary. Christianity is popular until you get biblical. Right? It's really true. Christianity's popular. Everybody's a Christian. Until you open up the Bible and define it from God's perspective. And boy, I tell you, there's some real challenges that we're facing today in a lot of areas. I would be careful of a few things. And here's my word of advice, and I'm going to ask some of the adults if they would to just give some advice. I want you to think, when you think of people, I want you to realize that nobody is beyond the possibility of change.
Amen.
Including yourself. You are not the same person you used to be, right?
Amen.
In many respects, one of the greatest things that God has given us as believers is the ability to understand forgiveness. And what somebody did yesterday does not define them for the rest of their life. What you've done in periods of times of your life does not define who you are and what you'll be forever. God changes people. And if we lose our hope in the fact that God can change people, then we are going to lose our footing to be of any use at all in the world that we live in today. We've got to remember and to realize God does change people. He does change people.